What's going on, guys and girls? In today's video, I'll be showing you how to write the best service-based articles and blog posts using WordRocket AI. WordRocket AI is my new AI writing tool. If you want to get more updates on when we'll be launching, which will be very, very soon, you can join the beta list in the description below today's video. But let's go ahead and actually go through using the one-shot blog post generator once again. This is one of my favorite templates, and it's actually included for free in WordRocket. So you'll be able to use this template for free. And if you want to upgrade to use the SEO templates and long form templates and other templates, you'll be able to do so once the tool becomes available. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to find a suitable keyword that's of a service-based industry. So I found this keyword using Ahrefs: how to cure gum disease without a dentist. So if I'm writing for a dentist, or if I'm a dentist, this could be a very lucrative article for me to write about. As you can see, the search query difficulty is 6 and the search volume is over 600. So first, let me go ahead and copy over the topic. I'm going to head back over to WordRocket, and then we're just going to describe the article in which we'd like to create. So you can either go ahead and just enter the keyword, or you can enter more information. If you want to give it more information, it's better. But if you want, you can just literally just enter the keyword in which we're going after. And I'll be using GPT-4 Turbo. So now that we have the topic, let's say, for example, we are writing for this business, which is called the Village Dentist. So what I can do is I can hit Control A. That will open up Harper AI, which is a Chrome extension. And Harper can then go ahead and read this page and extract the main information about this business. So I've told Harper AI to extract the main business information, including the name, services they offer, who they serve, service areas, and call to action. So what Harper is going to do is now it's going to go ahead and grab all of that information. And then I can use this information within WordRocket to then make sure that it's including this information in the article. So this allows you to write a much more customized article, right? So now not only can you write about the topic, you can also then go ahead and include this business information. And this allows you to write a much more engaging, customizable articles for your own business or for businesses if you're writing it for them. Okay, so now let's go ahead and copy over our business information here. And then we're going to head back over to WordRocket, and we're going to paste that into the second section, which says, would you like us to include any specific information about the business or website throughout the article? So we went ahead and pasted that in. Now we're actually going to go ahead and copy over some of their URLs. So again, we can copy that over, include a URL there. We can have a comma and then include another URL. Let's go ahead and see if we can get another URL here. And we've included another URL. So let's go ahead and see if the AI is actually going to be able to include that information. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy over the call to action here. So instead of keeping it in that section, I'm actually going to paste it into number 4. And then for number 5 is I can actually tell the AI how I want it to write. So I've told it to write in a simple, easy to read, but helpful tone. So everything is all set up here. I can also choose to include an FAQ, and I can choose my tone and the type of audience. So now that everything is set up, we can go ahead and click generate. And as you can see here, the AI is going to start generating the outline. So once the outline is then finished generating, it will start writing the full article. So this is the first draft of the article. We get some FAQs, we get some titles, meta description, and a key takeaway. Now, if I actually go ahead and take a look at the article, we can see here that it's went ahead and included that business information. So we're speaking about the Village Dentist, which is a top-rated dental clinic in Toronto. So it's actually went ahead and included that information within the article. So again, the Village Dentist, and so on. Let's actually see if it was able to include that link. So it doesn't seem as though it was able to include the links, and sometimes it includes the links, sometimes it doesn't. We are working on that to make sure it's a little bit more consistent. And then we have the call to action here and a conclusion. So now let's go ahead and actually expand this article. And the AI will be able to expand on what it's already written about. And it's going to be able to give us a lot more of an in-depth article compared to the first initial article that we got back. So I always recommend expanding the article. This allows you to just get much longer content. And sometimes, as you can see here, we're not getting as many lists as we would like to have, but I'll show you guys some other articles in which I was able to generate, which we were able to get much more lists. So it's a little bit inconsistent at times where you may get lists, you may get tables, while sometimes you may not get those lists and tables. But again, that's something that we're working on. But as you can see here, you're getting a lot of information It's very, very relevant. And if you're writing for a business, you can simply use these templates to write articles much quicker compared to, let's say, if you had to write it using the playground mode, and it's much more cost effective compared to, let's say, if you're using an AI writer, which you would have to pay per credit. So it's a great option if you're a content agency or you're writing articles or blog posts for businesses. Okay, so the full article is completed and we have about 1900 words, which I think is pretty good. Anything around 2000 is good in terms of content length. And then we also have the FAQs here, which is a couple hundred words. So we have about, let's say, 2,300 words for this article, which isn't bad by any means. So if you wanted to, you can go ahead and copy over the article. I like to copy it over and paste it onto a Word document to kind of just see what the article looks like. So this is the full article. And again, as we can see here, it's including that business information and it talks about the topic, which is how to cure gum disease. And then it also includes that business information, the village dentist, and then it has some information about that business and a call to action. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, I would love to have some more lists included in this. But if you actually look at some of our older content that we were able to generate, for example, for this article, which talks about drop shipping, we can see here that we get a lot of different lists. We get some numbered lists as well, pros and cons. You also get a table, but the table formatting was a little bit off. But you can see that we have lists and things of that nature included within this article. So it just kind of depends on the article, the type of article in which you're writing, the topic. Sometimes you'll get a lot of lists, sometimes you won't. But you can expect to get a pretty decent article in terms of article length, at least 2,000 words. And also the quality is really, really good because we're using GPT-4 and we're expanding using GPT 3.5. But overall, you can expect to get a really good article in terms of length, at least 2,000 words. And also the quality of the article is really, really good. If you go ahead and read through this, it's very relevant. It doesn't talk about anything that's irrelevant to the article and it flows really, really well. So again, if you want to sign up for the beta list for WordRocket AI, it will be in the description below today's video. I will be updating you guys more and more as we're close to launching. We are just tidying up a few bugs, but once we're available, then you can simply sign up, use your own API key, and start using the tool. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video.